on our veranda because it's a gorgeous day. And pet owners, if you're looking for a way to keep your pets stress-free, we've got an expert here to help us with that. Dr. Sandy Wood from New Hope Animal Hospital is here. She's going to tell us about some techniques that you guys can use at home. Dr. Wood, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us about some of these fear-free techniques.
So it's nothing very difficult, and a lot of it has to do with food. How comfortable are you when you eat food? It makes you feel good, right?
Absolutely,
yes.
yes.
Endorphins.
Yes.
So a lot of times we give a lot of treats. So if your pet has a special diet, that's really important for us to know. Or if you have a peanut allergy at home with one of your children, that's really important too.
Right.
And so in addition to food, something that we also do is start recognizing fear at the very early stages. So a lot of times we think fear, anxiety, stress, we think the dog cowering, barking, growling, and that's when it's really severe. So we want to start making them more comfortable at the very milder stages. And so a lot of fear-free training involves recognizing those early stages. And so what you're looking for is, we've got here in cats. A lot of times I see cats when they're up here, so they're frozen, they don't want to move. And so in the earlier signs, when they're more subtle, it's I turn away from you, my brow is furrowed, I'm very stiff, I don't want to rub against anything or groom myself. And so that's some of the early signs of fear and anxiety that we can help to alleviate somewhat with food and also with our handling techniques. So it really changes how we interact with that animal.
Sure.
Whether it's just brushing against the side to start, especially with dogs, you know, you don't want to crouch over them. You want to let them sniff your hand,
Sure.
maybe touch their
Sure.
side,
Yeah.
and kind of work up to petting and loving and doing injections and examination.
Right, and so I think you've kind of already answered this question, but how can pet owners start to introduce these techniques to their pets at an early age, as you suggested?
Well, at an early age, it's a lot easier than when they're older, right? So something we can do to start out with is when they're puppies. Toenail trimming is one of the most stressful things that happens in the animal clinic. And so as a puppy, if you work with your puppy every single day or a couple times a week, you can really get them used to being handled in that way. So just even getting like a nail board and just rubbing their feet, messing with their toes, giving them treats while you're doing it, so it's a happy, peaceful, calm experience rather than that stressful thing it can become.
That's awesome. So how is this a game changer? Because it's a game changer for pets, right? To like reduce their stress.
So it's been a trend in veterinary medicine that companions are no longer pets. They're more like fur kids, and people are demanding higher and higher quality medicine for their pets. And so you wouldn't tolerate your pediatrician tossing your child up on a table
Sure.
and manhandling them into doing what they wanted, right? So this just kind of goes along with that, and I see it less as a game changer and more as something that everyone should be already doing.
That's great advice.
Right.
Thank you so much for joining. And thank you, Sadie, also,
Sadie.
the puppy down here joining us.
That's right. And Sadie is actually looking for her forever home. Is that right, Dr. Wood?
Yes, that's right. Sadie's about 9 years old. She is very well trained, very well house trained. She knows lots of tricks. She's very sweet, and she would make a great addition to any home.